Hello everybody, this is Shadoko here once again, otherwise known as Alex, here to make another video, another Shadoko Talks, this time talking about materialism, and just mostly how I am now as a person, compared to, beforehand, and just like how I handled the subject of, materialistic things, like, toys and stuff like that. So let's just get started with that. So materialism, in case you might not know the definition, is just, you putting value into a physical item. It could be something as a trophy, or like I said, a toy, an action figure, or even just what else? Even like something as simple as shoes, or even a car. That stuff like that could fall under materialism, and how you put value into any like physical item. And just to give the rundown, it's just what I think of just the materialism within itself. I don't think it's a bad thing, I think people, that's just way, this is ways we as humans, that's the way we are. We put value into certain things. Like I said, whether it be a house, a car, even something as simple as like a little watch or even a bracelet, stuff like that. We put value into them because they can be value to us for any number of things. So overall, I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. So, because usually, at least from what I hear, materialism, it has kind of a negative connotation with it. Because at least when I hear materialism, people discuss it, they kind of like say, "Oh, it's bad. You shouldn't put like material. You shouldn't put value in this stuff, or stuff like that." And I'm gonna discuss about that a little more right now. But overall, I don't think it's a bad thing. It's just really how you take on it. So yeah, just to go more of like how I personally take on it. If you've seen videos, like older videos on my first channel, and went on record to say, or like I collected Amiibo at one point, Amiibo, Nintendo's like NFC like toy line, stuff like that. I collect stuff like that. I still have them, but that was back in 2015. And how to say, back then, like, I had a little extra money, and I just went off and bought a whole bunch of them. How to explain this? Me as a person back then, me as a person now, I'm not too materialistic anymore. I with things went on, like I never tried to be a materialistic person. Just I sometimes I even couldn't be, because just financially things have been going on like that. But I will admit, at one point, I think just like any young person, any child, you put value into any physical objects, and also just societies as a whole. In the capitalist society we live in, which may or may not be a good or bad thing, compared depends on who you talk to. Fact is, we live in a society which puts value into certain items and stuff like that. So it's not uncommon to see any child put value into such items. Like for me, it was Amiibo. It could have been also my 3DS as well. So yeah, so that was the thing. And I did mention back in those older videos how I was gonna make showcases. I'm gonna like showcase some of the items I have, which I'll get to that in a second. But I'll say this: when I made those videos and made that announcement saying I want to do this and that, at least when talking about like items and stuff like that, it was just me mostly just, I don't know, like I wanted to show off some things I have, which I do have some items around, just laying around, which I can't think are interesting, and I just want to show off to the world. But at least me now as a person, that's not really as important to me anymore. Like if you just even look at the content I have, even in this channel or my other channel, it's just me talking about stuff I like, me talking about things I enjoy talking about. And not so much in this channel. In this channel, I've really just shown off like me eating a freaking shoot, I forgot the name of it. It was like a orange tomato, the orange Asian tomato, and also drinking some dragon fruit. But yeah, that stuff like there. I guess the closer you can get to materialistic items in this channel, but mostly just me talking. And over time, even though I did claim like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that with some items I have, like I said before, it's just that stuff is not really that important to me anymore. Like I said, with things that went on just in personal life, just certain things, they just don't they're not, like I said, they're not important to you anymore. So that's not to say that I don't want to do them anymore, but that's just where I am as a person right now. And yeah, so like I said, that goes to multitude of things. Just financially, even if I wanted to buy so many things, I can't. It's just out of my reach. And though I said before that materialism and being a materialistic person, like I don't think it's a bad thing. I do understand. I do recognize that having such a mindset, or having a mindset that where you put so much value to certain items, and then you want to get certain items, and you want to spend your money like that, it could lead to many negative things that come. It could negative things could come arise from it. Like you could become obsessed with something. You could really want, like, I don't know, certain like shoe, even though it's out of your financial reach, and if you do buy it, it's gonna put you in a bad financial situation. And that's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to be. So yeah, that's just something that's going on with me right now. But yeah, that's what I. But yeah, that's pretty much just sums up how I am as a person right now. Just I don't like to do stuff like that, and I feel that if I were to let it go too far, it's gonna lead to negative things, and that's not what I want for myself. That's not what I want for other people, and that's just a choice I'm making right now. So yeah, that's pretty much. But to go on to address how to say just what this means just for the future and stuff. 'Cause I had said before I want to make showcases, and to me this is how it's gonna go. Me myself, I'm not like trying. I'm not going off to try buy every item, every like collector's edition, anything like that. But if it ever comes to the case, if I ever want to show off something, I'm gonna make a video about it. And that's kind of how I've been mostly with my videos. Anything I want to talk about, I'll make a video about it. And yeah, that's how I'm gonna take this. Cause I don't know, like it's just like I still want to do stuff like that, but I don't want to just with YouTube overall. I want to do this, but I don't want to put anything else in jeopardy because of it. So that's just to sum it all up. Just how I am right there. And even though it's gonna be a little hypocritical, one thing I'm actually keeping my eye out right now is some miraculous ladybug toys, like Burger King toys. I don't know if you guys heard about it. So miraculous ladybugs, like a TV show. There's these like little not Happy Meal, but kids meal toys they can get. Me and my friend, we I showed her this, I showed her a little picture, like, oh shoot, look at these little guys, and then it looks pretty cool, and stuff like that. If I can, I'll try to make a video about that. I'll, even if I get like a little toy, if I get my hands on one, I'll be able to show it off. I'll say, hey guys, look at this. I got this off of like kids meal and stuff like that. And yeah, little stuff like that, I'm willing to do. It's within my financial reach, and I'm able to do it. So that's where it goes. And yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. And I guess just one last topic to end, or one last part of this to end it off. Just materialism within society itself. Within our society, like I said before, we live in a capitalist society, at least within the United States. And whether you think it's a good or bad thing, that's up to you. But at least from what I've seen, just with me, my personal life, with people I've known, like I said, materialism, whenever it's talked about, it's always kind of seems to have a negative connotation with it. I don't really think it's a negative thing overall, but I do see where the negative characteristics of it come out, where people, they drive so badly to want something, like even if it's just like simple as like vans off of like a special design, something like that, or even a cosmetic item in Fortnite that people drive. They have that like need, they hunger for something like such as simple as like a little costume in Fortnite, or like a shoe. And like I said, nothing really wrong with that. It's just how you level yourself with this. If, for example, if you have a kid, he's playing Fortnite and he's having fun, he gets a little costume here and there, that's pretty alright. If somebody wants to, like, I guess like a father or mother, parent, they want to get their kid, a few things, like a few games, like toy here and there, it's kept under control. It's pretty alright. But when it gets to a point where, and this has happened before, where some kids will steal their parents' credit card and like go off and try to buy microtransactions of a video game, yeah, that's where it's going a little too far. Actually, going really far there because you're spending other people's money at that point. And sometimes it even gets to a point where you even spend your own money and you don't have any money management, and then after all that, after you get your items, where are you then? What are you gonna do then financially? Stuff like that. And another thing with like materialism within itself, it can lead to people putting more value into inanimate objects than to people. And I've seen it before. People, prime example, phones. Some people I've seen will sometimes put more value into their phone or an electronic device than sometimes even their like own friends or parents. This has happened before. Like it doesn't take much to go find a story of a kid trying to kill their parent, like put bleach in their drink in order to kill them, all because the parent took away their phone. That's not that's now I'm not saying that's common, but it's not that rare to find something like that as a story. You could, like, go search it up, like, it's a thing. And like I said, when it gets to stuff like that, that's where things go really way out of hand, and that's where things need to be kept control. And like I said, I'm not thinking materialism is bad. I don't think I've ever think it's something bad, but I do realize, I think it's something we all have to realize, that we gotta keep in mind what we're doing with our money, what we're doing with our life, what are we doing just in the moment, just at the moment there, and just how this will affect us, like, I don't know, 10 minutes from now, an hour from now, a day from now, a week from now, and really think, okay, is this really the best choice, and what should I do with the decision or this choice I have right now? So that's really what I gotta think about that. I think that's something a lot of us could really learn from. And actually, I did discuss this in another video beforehand. I do have an economics class, and actually, we're talking about something like that. We're talking about scarcity, talking about like wants and needs. Wants are unlimited, but needs are very limited. Decision making like that. And actually, I think that's another reason why I kind of feel people should take an economics class. At least in high school, at least once. Just have a little knowledge of that, so you can make better decision making in the future. Since, and this is not, like I said, companies. They can do their own thing, but I kind of feel companies, they feed into that materialistic mindset of many people, at least within the U.S., and they really do take advantage of that. And even, like I said, sometimes gets really scary on how, like, how people take advantage of other people who know that this person's materialistic and they want such items. Even a company, they'll take advantage of that, and they'll try to suck everything out of you, just for this one thing. But yeah, that, like I say, has to do with control. You have to level yourself. You gotta think, okay, is this really the best thing to do? And it's alright to have, like, go out for dinner, go out, just maybe like get a little treat for yourself. Get a little, like, item, like, I don't know, trying to think something off my head. Made like a little action figure, a little figurine, like anime figurine, something like that. But like I said, it's always control. It's always a choice we have. Well, at least usually, I hope so is a choice you got. We should be forced to do anything like that. But it's something we gotta choose to do. We gotta choose and gotta think, is this really the best? And I do feel that everyone has, like, the potential to make those choices for themselves, and make the right choices for themselves, a choice that will really benefit them for the better. So yeah, that's all I really gotta say about that. And and it's just like a final message. It's okay to be materialistic. It's okay to put value into certain items like a car, and it's okay to want things. That's just the way we are as a human race. But as many things, you have to put it in control. You gotta think, okay, is this really the best thing to do? And I do feel everyone can make that choice. And it's just like a few last tips. If you don't want to do anything, like, let's say you have a long week of work, long week of school, and you want to treat yourself, you don't have to necessarily go out and buy something. That, like I said before, that's something I kind of feel society's made us think. You don't have to like go buy yourself like a pizza. You don't have to buy yourself. You got to like indulge yourself or spend a lot of money to have enjoyment. You can just simply be at home, maybe talk to people, be on the phone, talk to a friend, or even go to the park. Go outside and just have fun. So yeah, like I said, us as a human race, especially in the United States, we have options, we have choices, and I feel that we all can make the right choice just for ourselves and for other people. So yeah, that's why I hope for everyone. That's why I wish for everyone to do. I want to try to keep consistent and do the same thing for myself. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. What do you guys think? I want to hear what you guys think about just this whole subject I talked about right now. What do you agree with me? You disagree with me? Do you think what do you think about it? That's all I really want to hear. And, post in the comment section below. Have my links to my social media accounts. You can talk to me there as well. I do daily drawings. Just many ways to talk to me. I like to hear you guys, what you have to think. And yeah, that's all we gotta say about this. And see you guys later.